Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Ramani. I am so excited to be making this video. I am officially 4 years locked and I cannot believe it. I remember making my first lock YouTube video 4 years ago. I was 5 days in. I didn't know what to expect, but I knew that I wanted to document my journey. So the fact that we are here 4 years in and I am making yet another YouTube video, I feel amazing. I've learned so much in the past 4 years and I'm so grateful for the subscribers who have enjoyed my channel and who have, been on my lock journey with me, supporting me, giving me helpful tips, and I've been able to give you helpful tips. I've just really enjoyed this community. So I am just gonna get into the video and talk about all of the things that I've learned on this journey, some things that I maybe wish I would have done differently, things that I would never change. I just wanna talk all about it. Before we get into the video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to my channel if you enjoy content like this. People always love when I tell the story about how I even started my locks because it was so unconventional. I think that most people go into their lock journeys fully knowing exactly what they want their lock journey to be about. But me, I didn't even know that I would be starting locks when I did. I literally started my lock journey on a whim. I was supposed to be giving myself faux locks and I was twisting my hair and I ended up really liking the twist. So I was like, we're just gonna keep the twist. The twists look too good for me to take them out. I'm just gonna keep them forever. And that is really my personality. I am very much like an all-in type of person. So once I put my mind to something, we're just gonna stick with it. And so I twisted my hair and my hair has been twisted for the past 4 years. I mean, not twisted anymore because now they're locks, but I basically told myself, you are keeping these twists for the rest of your life. And I'm so glad that I did. I'm so glad that in the end, it all worked out. There were some moments during my lock journey where I was like, girl, you maybe should have planned out your lock journey, just because if I would have planned out my lock journey, then I would have planned like my grid pattern and how I was going to twist my hair. I didn't do none of that because I was not even expecting to keep these forever. So I was just kind of doing what I wanted to do when it came to like the parts, the size of each twist. I just didn't care because I didn't think that it was going to be permanent. So I will say that had I known I was going to start locks, my locks would look completely different, but I wouldn't change anything. I love the way that my locks look. I know that you can't see it right now just because my hair is braided. I will be taking my braids out in a few days, but I love the way that my locks look and I wouldn't change a thing. Now, when I first started my lock journey, I thought that I needed to be on such a strict schedule. I needed to do things every 4 weeks. I needed to retwist every 4 weeks. I needed to wash every 2 weeks. I am just not in that space anymore. I am just in a much different space where I'm not going to say I don't care, but I truly don't care. Y'all know I just kind of do what feels best for my hair. Like I put these braids in maybe 2 days ago, and before that, I think that I last retwisted my hair maybe 6 or 7 weeks ago. I don't know. I don't keep up with it. I have learned that less is more, and so that just means less product, less manipulation, and less thought. Like just not giving too much energy to what I'm going to do with my locks has helped me tremendously because I am not overthinking and in my head so much. Your locks are going to do what they want to do, and I always say that in every video. So it just is not wise for me to be stressing myself out about what I'm going to do with my hair when it's going to do what it wants to do anyway. So at this point, I retwist when I feel like I need to retwist. I wash my hair when I feel like my hair is getting a little too dirty. I have not been using any oil. I know in my last video or the video before last, I talked about how I had started greasing my scalp, but I just don't wash my hair enough, which I know that I need to start, but your girl be busy. I don't wash my hair enough for me to be constantly oiling my scalp. And I've learned over these 4 years that if you are going to oil your scalp, you need to be washing your hair a little bit more so that it is not building up and causing your hair to, just like have dirt and bacteria on your scalp. So I do not wash my hair enough for me to have built up oil just on my scalp. So I have not been putting anything on my hair. So much so that, girl, I didn't even use any product for this retwist. I literally hopped out the shower, had my towel on, hopped out the shower, got a comb, started combing the roots, retwisted, started braiding, nothing but water. And so people ask me all of these questions about my locks. What are you using? What do I need to do? I don't know. I know that I've been locked for 4 years, but I'm just not the person to ask about products or time and schedules. I don't know, because truly, like deep down, I don't care when it comes to my own hair. I am not a product junkie. I am not going to go out and buy the latest shampoo and conditioner for locks. I'm just not gonna do it. Now, if a company chooses to send me lock products for me to use, and that happens quite often, if they send it, then I will use it. And if I like it, you know, I will continue to use it. And I've told you guys about some retwisting gels that I've used, but once it runs out, I'm not going to spend my money to replenish it. So like, if the company doesn't continue to send it, I am just not the person to go out and buy hair products. I'm not gonna do it, mainly because I enjoy natural hair products. So I'm gonna use castor oil, olive oil, and typically I always have that around the house if I need it. So I don't know. I feel like we've talked about this for so long. I'm just not a product junkie. I'm not. Like, even when it comes to washing my hair, I have only been using apple cider vinegar, and I've made a few videos about that as well. I've used different soaps and different shampoos. Like, when I first started my locks, I know that I used to use black soap a lot because I was using black soap on my body, but I do not use black soap on my body anymore just because I've been using like this good Trader Joe's soap, and I don't want to put that in my hair. So I haven't been using any black soap. I would sometimes use Dr. Bronner's. I do enjoy using Dr. Bronner's, the soap, like my brain is just not what it used to be. I'm gonna put a picture on the screen because I don't know why it's like leaving me, but I like to, the Castile, whatever. We might even not put this part in the video, but I like to use the I like to use the Dr. Bronner's soap sometimes, but I haven't bought any in a really long time just because like I said, I've washed my hair maybe 7 weeks ago. But like, if I'm at my mom's house, she always has like all the products stocked up, and so I will use her Dr. Bronner's, but girl, I ain't bought nothing. So I've only been using apple cider vinegar. I did tell myself that I do need like a really good cleansing, so I am going to use Dr. Bronner's the next time that I wash my hair. But as I said before, I'm not a product junkie, so I have to like push myself to go and buy things. So everybody who's been asking me about like my wash routine, she ain't got one. I feel like I am like one of those bad lock girls. I don't know. I don't care. I don't have a schedule for anything. Like, so if you are on here looking for a wash day schedule, wash your hair when it feels dirty. Like, literally, I only washed my hair 2 days ago because I'm like, your scalp is not as clean as it could be. So that's why I wash my hair. And if my hair is just starting to feel dirty, then I'm just gonna wash it. But I'm not that girl who is like, I'm gonna wash it every 4 weeks, because I'm not. Because in 4 weeks, I'm gonna be busy and there's gonna be something else to do. But some things have definitely changed in my lock journey. My locks have been getting heavy. Now, I won't say that they feel heavy right now, and that's why I do like to keep me a little protective style, either some braids or some twists, because my hair never feels heavy. But when my hair is just like loose in its natural state, sometimes it can feel heavy if my hair is in a ponytail, like in a low ponytail or in a turban. My neck is going to hurt. My neck is going to hurt so bad. And I had no idea why my neck was hurting. This one day I wrapped my hair in a turban, and it was like in a low ponytail with the turban on. My neck was hurting so bad, and I kept having to like shift my hair forward, and I didn't want to take the turban off because it went so good with the outfit. But I had to be like, girl, we cannot wear this turban. So I have not been a turban girly as of lately. I am trying to figure out how we're gonna fix this, because next week I'm going to a concert, and I think I'm gonna keep these braids in, and I wanted to do this little turban thing, and basically my hair has just gotten too heavy, and we're gonna have to figure it out. Because right now I feel like by next year my hair is going to be waist length, because it kind of already is. It doesn't look like it because I mainly keep my hair like this, but when my hair is down, it's like mid back, and then if I pull it, it's like to my waist. So I know that by next year my hair is just going to like really be waist length, and I don't want to have to be dealing with like super heavy locks. I do know that when people's hair grow down to their butt or like down to their waist, they start to trim them and they start to cut them, and I do think that that's going to be the case for me when my hair does get that long, but we're not even there yet and my neck is starting to hurt. So if you have any remedies for, you know, wearing turbans and not having your neck hurt, maybe I'll just have to change the style. Because like I said, I will do like a low pony, not with the rubber band, but like I'll literally put the turban on and like wrap it around. So maybe it's just like too much tension. Maybe I have to do like a high turban type of style. I am not too sure, but that is something that I was not expecting. And then y'all know my relationship with color has always just been a thing. I dyed my starter locks like a few months into it. I think I made a video about it on YouTube. I dyed my starter locks, and so this is the color. Like my starter locks, this is what it was, and it has completely grown out almost. So I am very excited for my hair to be all one color. I know that so many people like DM me on Instagram and comment on YouTube and tell me like, oh my god, I wish my color was like yours. Girl, she's trying to get rid of this color. I think that it is my signature look, but I am just growing up and I'm ready for another signature look, and I want black hair. And so I am just very excited for this to grow out. And once my hair is waist length, so like maybe next year or the year after, I am gonna trim it so that it can just be all one length and one color. I am very excited for my hair to be one length, especially just because this bothers me. Like just having shorter hair in the front, just it bothers me. I wish that all of them were this length. So when they all kind of grow down, I'm gonna trim them, but that's probably like when we're 6 years in, so we don't even need to talk about that. But I do want to say that my color is growing out, and I'm very happy that she is growing out. And I think it's just so funny how we just grow as people on this loc journey. The things that you wanted at the beginning of your loc journey are not going to be the things that you want in the middle, or you know, closer to the end of your loc journey if you are planning on having an end. I just remember being like 21 and starting my locks and being like, oh, I want, you know, bright orange. Well, I wanted blonde, but I messed it up. But I just remember being like, oh, you know, I just want like a super bright color. I want bright locks, and I want this and I want that. And now I am like, give me black locks and let me be. Like, I don't need all that color and all the pop of color. I don't need it. Like, very low maintenance these days. So it is very interesting to just see how you change and how you evolve on this journey, and just how you just grow as a person. I don't have any regrets when it comes to my loc journey. I have had a wonderful time learning and growing and teaching other people. I've just had a really good time on this loc journey. Like I said, the only thing that I would change is like the parting situation, and that's if I knew that I was starting my loc journey. But considering the circumstances and considering the fact that I did not plan on starting this loc journey, I feel like the parting is fine. But I do have locks that are bigger than the other, and I have some locks that are combined. Like, my locks are just very unique. So looking back on this journey has been very fun. I think it's always funny when I go watch my first loc YouTube video, and I specify that because I was on YouTube before I had locks. I had my natural hair video, so it's always interesting to go watch that day 5 locked video, because I am just so much different than I was when I started my locks, and I'm sure I'll be different than who I am today, because even when I go look at my 1 year, my 2 year, and just videos from back then, I'm just like, wow, she different. She's grown now. So I'm really excited to continue going on this loc journey and just not putting too much pressure on myself or on my locks. Again, I plan to stay low maintenance. I plan to not really overdo it when it comes to products or scheduling, and I plan to just go with the flow. Of course, I plan to keep creating this loc content. So many people have told me that they started locs because of my videos, and I appreciate that a lot, because not you making a permanent decision based off of me, but no, I appreciate you all so much for watching my videos and just for commenting and sharing, and I hope that I can help you on your journey as much as you've helped me. If you do want want to see any of my other loc videos, I'm going to leave the entire loc playlist down below. There are over 70 videos from the past 4 years, so you have so much loc content to binge watch. If you made it this far, I want you to leave me a brown heart in the comments. You know the brown heart is our emoji. Make sure you comment it and let me know that you watched this all the way until the end. If you want to connect more, I'm going to leave my Instagram on the screen and down below. It's at XO_Romani. And I'm going to leave everything else that you are going to need in the description box below. Again, thank you so much for watching this. If you are on your loc journey, I am wishing you so much success on the loc journey, and I hope that you enjoy it. I hope that you enjoy it as much as I've enjoyed mine. I know that some days your locs gonna make you mad and you're not gonna want them anymore, but you know, we always come back around to it. I hope you have a great day, and I'm gonna see you in my next video.